Hello, welcome to my channel Rereads. It's day 7 of the Strike Back-a-thon, and today it's classics you really want to read. I've got a few classics here that have been sat on my shelf that I really want to read, and I should get around to them, but I'm not sure when. So the first one I want to read is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I did read this and got a little way through, but then other books came and I really wanted to read them. But I really want to read it because I did watch the BBC adaptation over Christmas and that was amazing. If you haven't watched the BBC adaptation, please go do, because it was really amazing. And it made me cry. But I absolutely love this cover. I think this was a cover by, I just absolutely love this cover. The next book I really want to read is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I haven't read the book. I've watched the Disney movie, but I've never read the book before. I know the concept of Peter Pan, but I just want to read the source material from the Disney film. And again, don't you just love that cover? That is a nice cover. And there's the crocodile on the back as well. That is amazing. The next book I want to buy is, I've got the Wordsworth Classics of these, is Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. I really want to read Oliver Twist. I've watched so many adaptations of Oliver Twist that I know what it's about, but I just really want to read the original source material. I also really want to read all my Charles Dickens books, get to a Charles Dickens book at least this time, because I have all the classics, but I just haven't read any of them since I read my Jane Austen books, which is a bit sad really, because I really want to. I really like classics. I think they just give you a view of the world, what the world was like back in the Victorian era and any era that they're from. Another one I want to read is Far from the Madding Crowd. Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. I've read Tess. Tess was amazing, and I want to reread Tess. But I've seen both films of Far from the Madding Crowd, and I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this particular copy of Thomas Hardy. I just like the painting. The painting's amazing. I think I got this like from 99p somewhere. But no, I really want to read Far from the Madding Crowd. I got this when where did I get it? Oh yeah, I got this one from, I got it when the newer film came out, Karen Mulligan. I absolutely enjoyed that. I got a fun fact for you. This is going to be a fun fact. My claim to fame from the original film, from Far from the Madding Crowd, the older version, the house that they filmed in, my grandparents were going to buy that house to live in, but then they brought the house to film as well, and then the house price after the film went up, so my grandparents couldn't afford it. Fun fact for you, Thomas Hardy fans. Fun fact. F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Great Gatsby. I absolutely adore this cover. This has been sat on my shelf for ages, and I really want to watch it. I really want to read it because I really want to watch the film. I don't know much about it. I just love the cover. I think I'm going to enjoy it, but it's set in the 1920s, I think. And this is the Modern Classics Penguin edition. I also, on a side note, also want to read my Agatha Christie books as well that my grandparents gave me for Christmas, but they were all on my shelf in the hallway and it's too massive. The next one I want to read, I think this is going to be a reread for me, but because I haven't read it for ages, so I've forgotten what it's about, is Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. I remember watching an adaptation of this and I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, I want to read Gulliver's Travels. And the next book I want to read is, I've read Jane Eyre. Yes, I've read Jane Eyre. And then her sister did another one, and I want to read Ten at Wildflower Hall by Anne Bronte. Oh yeah, Wuthering Heights. I haven't read Wuthering Heights, but I want to read Ten at Wildflower Hall because I think I feel that this one is the most underrated of the Bronte sisters' books, and I just like this painting. If this one is I don't know what is a Wordsworth classic. Yeah, I've got a few Wordsworth classics. I might sit down and do a Wordsworth classic book covers that I own, because I do like the covers, I do like the paintings in them, and yeah, I really want to get to this book. I don't know too much about it. It's a classic. I don't really read the blurb sometimes because I just want to go in and dive, but I feel that this book doesn't really go around the booktube sphere as much when it comes to classics, and I don't know why, so I want to find out. So those are the classics that I would like to get to. It's a mix and match of those, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.